Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. No, you're not watching yesterday's video, which I know there was a background and it was my rewards, but I've just decided to record straight away after filming that one because I have decided that I want to do this red player pick upgrade. So I thought I might as well do it live for you guys before we move on to green screen Lasty a little bit later in the episode for the rest of the episode. If you do enjoy today and you enjoy the 86 plus player pick for red players, then do me a huge favour of smashing the thumbs up. The more likes we get, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, the more we get, the better this red player pick's going to be. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. So, should we just get straight on into it? This is what my team currently looks like. Think I'm probably going to rock up in the weekend league with this right here. Move some positions around, play a 4-4-2. Try Rooney and Ronaldo up front. That could be a lot of fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and go into the SBC section. And let's go ahead and take a little look at this FUT Champions Premium Upgrade. So what it does is exchange a squad of FUT Champions players for one of 3 players rated 86 or above. I mean, it's probably just going to be 3 86s pop up, isn't it? But at this point, yeah, I could use some of these 84s in an SBC and they could save me a little bit of money. But I'd rather do the fun thing for the content, which is try and get like a red Messi or something. If we got a red Ronaldo, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Because obviously, we can't get better than the Ronaldo we've got right now. So obviously, look, you can see that I've never used any of these reds apart from the goalkeeper, Maignan, who has been a loyal servant to the club. I will give him that. He's actually been an alright keeper. When I need a French keeper, I bring him in. But we will no longer be able to do that as we will get rid of him right now. So I'm just going to rip the band-aid off and go for this one. Yeah. They're all in Tim Red because that's where I store my players, right? So here we go. We have the premium upgrade. I don't even know what to say about this. I'm a little bit nervous. Can we get anything from this pack? One of 3 red players. Smash the thumbs up. Little slice of extra luck. And in 3, 2, 1, boom! EA are going to give me 3 86s. Okay, yeah, we kind of expected that. Well, what do we do here then? So, essentially, Parejo was what got me Ronaldo. I mean, it was an 87 Parejo, but we got so many of him that week. We got 3 red Parejos that I stuck them into SBCs, and he was what got me Ronaldo from my player pick. Martinez would strong link to Dybala. He's not the best version of him, though. I think there's a couple of better versions now. And let's face it, we're stacked for Serie A strikers now on this game. We've got them. And Ziyech, well, you know what? Is he 5-star skills? He is. And 82 pace, 84 dribbling, 88 passing. He's not amazing, but I reckon we'd probably link him in an SBC somewhere a little bit easier than Martinez. So what I'm going to do, I think, is just take Ziyech. Yeah, it doesn't matter because none of these are getting into the starting 11, but he does seem like a fun little player. I quite like the dynamic image with the little poppy on it. So we're going to go ahead and take ourselves Ziyech. Unfortunately, that's a bit of an L, but like I said, I think we're in a little downward spiral now after the couple of amazing packs we've had lately, so it is what it is. It's another long old wait for another one of those. We probably won't do another one this FIFA, because by the time, unless obviously with Tots being out later on in the game, there's a potential to get Tots players in that. We might do one, I guess, but we'll see. So yeah, I guess what I'll do now is I'll swap back to live Lasty. I don't know whether we're playing any games today or doing any SBCs, but he'll figure it all out. I'll make sure that he gets it right for you, so you got a nice episode to watch. But yeah, we started out with the 86 plus red overall player pick and kind of took an L of getting 3 86s. Oh well, have a good rest of your episode, Lasty. Thank you, Tom. You are literally my favourite YouTuber. Unreal. Anyway, getting on into the next part, guys. Yes, green screen Lasty here. The first thing I decided to do for the rest of this episode was I realised, obviously, I had enough fodder now to complete this 85 plus double upgrade. Definitely wanted to get that one done because, well, last time we got Future Stars Lunin, and, well, an 85, but it just seems like an exciting SBC, one that I'm pretty much always going to try and get done if it's during a promo and I have some sort of fodder in my club, because, yeah, it costs like an 84 rated squad with low chem, and typically I can just about make that happen. So we do get a walkout, we actually get a future stars, and oh no. Oh no. Yeah, unfortunately for us guys, we get a duplicate untradeable Lunin. So yeah, the very one we got last time in the 85 plus double, we get again this time, which, I mean, it's still good because I'll use it in an SBC. We get Tony Kroos as well, so that's actually really good. 87 and 88 should be good fodder, but for now what I'll have to do is just, I mean, to be honest, I sent the Kroos to the club and then I ended up like just backing out in case I could find an SBC to put Lunin into. But unfortunately, there's not one there that I really want to commit to. So yeah, I decided against that Bruno SBC, by the way, just because I've already got Marquinhos and stuff to link players, and I don't want to spend the rest of my coins and all my fodder on him. I'd rather wait and see what SBCs are out for Future Stars second team, which you guys will probably know a little bit more about by now. So I discarded Lunin because I wanted to go and complete this Future Stars challenge, which was pretty easy to do. Just needed to use a maximum of like 6 clubs. You could go with some golds and some silvers and stuff, so it wasn't too bad at all. And after we sold Laporte, by the way, or Laporte, however you want to pronounce his name, we get up to exactly 100,000 coins, which is nice to be again. So unfortunately, from this pack, it's just a premium gold players pack. We don't really get anything from it. You win some, you lose some. This time we get Lo Celso, but you know, we've already had what I think is a bit of a dub in the last one, getting that duplicate untradeable and then a Tony Kroos. Like, that's going to be very helpful for some sort of SBC. I just need you guys to remind me to use Lunin in the next week, alright? So the next thing I went and did was play 5 games of squad battles off camera with a bunch of silvers on professional difficulty, and those players were all under 23 years old. So I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get both the Silver Beasts done and whatever I think they were called, the Future Stars or something. 2 little objectives. Obviously, this was just before the refresh on Friday with the season objectives, and it led me to actually getting probably what is going to be like the last pack that I could get to. Level 23 is where we pretty much got to this season, and that I think is a good... I skipped some of the terrible packs, by the way, out of like the 2-player packs and the 75 plus rares, and just show you any half decent stuff we got. But yeah, it goes to show you, I think, how far behind the power curve the level 30 players are, because it's just not making me want to push to get them at all for the last 2 seasons now. So as you're watching this, obviously we'll talk about it probably like tomorrow's episode or something. But yeah, I hope that they're better. I just hope that they're more worthy and usable to make me want to actually play the game for objectives to unlock level 30 players. But it's time to move to a mega pack, a rare mega pack, and a 50k pack. And we end up getting a walkout from the mega, which is absolutely mega. We get German centre mid. Oh no. Oh dear. So we've had duplicate untradeable Lunin in a pack, and now we've got duplicate untradeable Tony Kroos. It's such a... like a first world problem, isn't it? It's such a good problem to have. We've got 2 great fodder players there that we really do need to use, so I'm going to discard him as well. So you guys really do need to let me know. And this was recorded on Thursday after awards, so by next Thursday, next like Tuesday, Wednesday, if I haven't used them players, I need you to be commenting, screaming at me on Twitter. Make sure you use those players, Tom, so we don't want to lose out on them, do we? Time for a 55k player pack then. Player pack? 55k pack, and in typical 55k pack style, I've really gone off these. They just don't seem to offer anything good out. We end up getting ourselves an 81 as the highest rated from a 55,000 coin pack. I'm glad we didn't buy that with coins or FIFA points, because that would not have been worth it. They just seem like they're terrible, terrible packs now. They used to be a bit of a mixed bag, and now they're awful. And then from the 50k pack, so we grinded out 5 games with silvers for this, and unfortunately we don't get a walkout. But we're going to get a board. It's actually going to be a Team of the Week player, and it's going to be Almiron from Newcastle. Not too bad. An 82 rated inform from the Prem. Untradeable, but we'll absolutely take that because there's no doubt that that can go into an SBC somewhere. And he doesn't look like the worst player. 93 pace, 84 dribbling, but we probably won't use him. And the rest of the pack was still below that 82 rating as well. So not an amazing 50k pack, but hey, we'll take the inform, right? And there's just the squad I was using. It was just professional difficulty, so it really didn't matter like what players you were using, because obviously you can just smash them by 10 goals or whatever you want to do. So heading back over to our main squad then, I thought, you know what? I'm going to try out. So I've ditched the 5-3-2 formation. I know that was the kind of the one that won that vote on Twitter. But there's just a lot of negativity around it, and I don't want to like promote that side of things, even though what we were doing was playing attacking football. So I'm going to switch to, I'm going to try two formations today. One is a 4-3-1-2, which I've seen quite a lot of people talking about, and that's what I'm using in this game right here, which is apparently very aggressive, but you can get caught out on the counters. So, you know, we won't have 5 at the back to depend on or whatever. And the other formation is the 4-4-2, which I've been pretty interested in trying out as well. And I'll use that in the next game. Basically, I'm just playing 2 games of Rivals here. We'll get into the weekend league content tomorrow and stuff. But I'm using the 4-3-1-2 in this game right here. I'm expecting that one to feel a little bit like what we have been using in the 4-1-2-1-2 because it looks pretty similar, right? You got 2 strikers, you got a cam, you got a bank of 3 midfielders. However, instead of a CDM and 2 centre mids, you've just got 3 centre mids. And the way it works is that the right centre mid for me, who is Rooney, actually kind of acts like a bit of an attacker. So he'll really push up and help. So in the attack, I have Dybala at cam. I then have Bergwijn and Ronaldo up front with Rooney pushing up. Look, you can see him. He's there. And he ends up scoring that goal. He's always up there, which basically leaves you with 4 at the back and then 2 balanced centre midfielders. Yeah, so it's quite easy to get countered, I guess. But I'm just basically going with like what the majority of people seem to be showing on Twitter, and on a couple of pros have done videos on it on YouTube and stuff. But yeah, it seems like it could work out. And in the very last minute of the game here, I end up scoring a rainbow flick volley, the lasty special with Steven Bergwijn. And I did change his number to number 23. For those of you that were asking, that I guess are Spurs fans, that is the number he wears for them. But yeah, we get a 5-4 win in our first game of Rivals with a completely new formation. So that's good. I mean, if we can keep scoring goals, that's brilliant. You know, if we can just outscore our opponents in the weekend league, I'm down for that. But yeah, so perfect score for the very first match. Again, nice one. Really not fussed about aiming or trying to get ultimate packs. We'll get whatever we get in terms of Rivals rewards, simply because the ultimate packs have been dreadful for me, so it's just not that worth it to really push for it, in my opinion. If it looks like we could possibly get it, sure, we'll try, but right now it's just like I'll get whatever I get, and we'll move on from there, right? So into the next game we go, and this guy was very solid at the game. He had this like ball roll scoop turn thing that he did a lot, which I genuinely couldn't read, couldn't do much about. He's very good at dribbling, had all the meta players and stuff, and I found myself 2-0 down after like 20 minutes. However, Rooney with a little scoop past the defender, and when I say that, I say scooped, not scoop, because I realise he's not like doing a ball roll scoop type thing. He's just scooting past him. He's just nipping past him. So that's what Rooney did, and he manages to get the goal back. I give a penalty away, but my classic goalkeeper save technique works a treat. And in this game, I am using a 4-4-2, and I've actually got Rooney up front. I put the wide players as Bergwijn and Dybala, and then put Ronaldo and Rooney up front. And it's Rooney that's scoring the goals, you know, which is great, because I know that you guys love to see the Ronaldo goals and stuff, but I am scoring a lot with him in the weekend league, so it would be nice if I could just spread it out a little bit, because I guess it's going to get a little bit samey, one player carrying me constantly. But into the second half we go, and my opponent is the one to score to go 3-2 up. However, Ronaldo and Rooney linking up well, and that's just a nice look at the strength and the pace, the strength, and the finish there from Wayne Rooney on his hat-trick. That was just sublime. And then Ronaldo in the 85th minute, inside the box, cutting in past that defender. He got to knock it over to Wazza. Wazza scores the goal. We go 4-3 up. I skipped this silly long replay, and he actually dashboards. So I get the 4-3 win. So I was 1 goal away from getting perfect score again. But yeah, I guess we were up against what you guys are considering that sweaty 5 at the back formation as well. So we did really well there, and that was a 4-4-2. I felt like it was a little bit more open in the middle than the 4-3-1-2, which obviously it would be. But for us to come away with a win against a very solid opponent, maybe it's a little bit better in the defense. I'm not sure. But I don't know which one to use. I'm going to be using a combination of those two, and then the 4-1-2-1-2 if I completely screw up. Because that's obviously my bread and butter this year. But yeah, that was a couple good games of rivals, and we come away with good goals scored, good victories. So we're already at like 1,800 points after 2 games. I like Dybala. He feels so good on the ball. Bergwijn also feels very, very fast. I just haven't been able to get that much done with him yet. But I'm sure we will do. And then Rooney's just brilliant. I was literally playing him up front with a Shadow Chem style on in that game. And I might just leave it like that because his shooting stats are so good anyway, that when we move him back to centre midfield, like if we start him up front and then move him back later in the game, at least he'll have those defensive abilities. And with a Shadow on him, if he's playing at striker, he's already got 95 shooting, and we just boost his pace by 10, so we'll be at 97 pace. So that kind of makes sense to me to just leave him as it is. Or should I change him to like an engine or something, guys? You let me know down below. That's going to wrap up the episode for today, though. I really hope you've enjoyed. Lots going on there with the red player pick, the 85 plus double, the duplicate untradables being packed today. It's nuts. And of course, a couple of very solid games in Rivals. Do me a huge favour of smashing the thumbs up if you are enjoying the content. So many of you leaving comments that you're loving the series still. I'm so thankful for that. So if you can keep showing that support and that love, that's amazing. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. I thank you for that too. And of course, come see what I'm getting up to on Twitter and Instagram. We've hit 41,000 followers on Instagram and 113k followers on Twitter. Let's try and boost those numbers up to like 45k on Insta, 115, 120k on Twitter. That'd be brilliant. So yeah, come follow me over there and see what I'm getting up to. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I hope the snow is melting where you are, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another episode. Peace.